Welcome back, friends.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
So Rory is in the middle of a grieving process with Dean.
Yeah, I'm glad it went the way that it did. Everyone gave her advice. Everyone tried to do their thing to help out, but ultimately she just needed to get there herself.
Yeah.
As everyone does. Everyone gets broken up with for the first time in their lives. Everyone finds a way through it eventually somehow, hopefully.
Yeah.
But, you know, she got there. She spent a day in denial
She
before, I guess, for most people, kissing Tristan would break anybody.
You would think they'd be bottom, right? You know?
Yeah, I think maybe that's where she realized she'd hit rock bottom.
But we felt kind of bad for Tristan this last
Of course,
episode, too, you know?
that was designed, right?
Yeah.
Tristan's been a terrible guy for the whole show. His girlfriend humiliates him in front of other people. Tristan feels sad and apologizes for being a heel. I mean, that's a pretty easy arc for redemption right there. But he did it.
We don't want to hate anybody on the show, obviously. Right. But this guy, they've gone out of the way to show us how terrible he has been, obviously.
He's been a lot for a couple of months.
But so is Paris.
Right.
She's on the up.
Oh, way on the up. But
maybe
I don't know.
Could be.
For some reason, that was more clear that was going to happen than with Tristan.
Very much so. Yeah, you needed somebody to hate.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Tristan was much worse than Paris, in my opinion. You could obviously tell there's something wrong with Paris.
Sure.
Troubled youth, if you will.
Yeah, I don't know. She was just a lot easier to empathize with
sure.
than Tristan.
But we'll see. You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't love a good curveball?
Right. And, you know, this seems like the kind of show where you probably don't really want to hate anybody.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is a show where you need a heel.
Sure.
But, you know, in the normal course of life, they're going to happen.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Everybody doesn't love everybody all the time. That's not very realistic either.
That's true to life.
All right, we're going to jump in here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balash Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, MJ, Studugundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, WerePanda47, and Jamie Morgan. Thank you so much, guys. We're really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction of this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including Gilmore Girls, we are at least 4 episodes out on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You will only see us for copyright purposes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going with Max.
Everyone's
or
awfully
Dean
quiet
at
tonight.
this point.
Sorry, Mom, I'm just tired.
Well, this is just ridiculous. 3 intelligent women sitting here in complete silence. Must be something to talk about. Say something.
Do you know that a butt model makes $10,000 a day?
What?
Camelot is truly dead. You spoke with your mother?
Yes, I did. She's fine. She sends her love, and she's coming to visit.
Oh.
What?
Lorelei the First.
When?
I was named after her.
I figured.
Richard, when?
You're going to love her. My mother is brilliant.
Emily doesn't love her.
No, apparently not.
When is your mother arriving?
A week from today. Rory, I'm telling you, it's going to be such a treat.
Excuse me?
At least everyone's in a good mood again.
Well, except for Emily.
Right, except for Emily, sure.
I want to see if Lorelei the First is humored by Lorelei.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Who's she more like?
It'd be great if she was very free spirit.
For sure.
You know?
It's just like that woman. No warnings, no discussion, then out of the blue, I'm coming next week.
What are you doing?
I have to unpack all these things.
That's all her stuff. I've had to do that before.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Yep.
35 years worth of fish lamps and
That
dog
sweater
statues.
that I love so much.
Lion tables and stupid naked angels. I can't calm down. That lampshade is missing and the china is cracked and I can't remember which table it is that she gave us for our 10-year anniversary.
I highly doubt that she's going to remember everything she ever bought you.
She will
She's
remember
gonna
down to the last shrimp fork.
Freaking out. I've never
This is
seen
the
you
most
freak
emotional
out.
I've ever
Yes,
seen
you
her.
have. You were 12. It was the last time that horrible woman came to visit.
Yeah.
So tell me more about her.
I don't really know that much.
Well, you know more than I do.
Once a year, Mom and Dad would go to visit her, usually leaving me behind, much to my relief, by the way. And that's it. The rest I know from stories just like you.
I hope she likes me.
She'll love you.
I hope she and Grandma get along.
She'll love you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say. One of those things is likely.
Yeah.
So in establishing our own government, I think duplicating a similar structure would be good, with a few alterations.
Well, that was awkward.
Yeah.
The concept of a woman ruling without man is certainly politically correct these days. I think we need to take a different tact. We'll also need a king and queen. Rory, Tristan, what about you?
Us?
Oh,
No.
yes, no. You be queen.
I'm going to be the head of parliament. I can't be queen.
Be both.
I can't be both.
I'm just saying we have the opportunity to make
It's
any
just
kind
the
of
one.
government we want here.
Why won't you be
I
queen?
think.
I'll be queen. There.
God, why can't I get one person to care about this as much as I do?
Okay, fine. I'll be the head of the quarter sessions court.
So I secured us the classroom to work tomorrow and Sunday so that by Monday, we'll be ready.
We're working all weekend.
It's hard to believe that they're friends, you know?
Yeah.
They're so different.
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning, don't be late.
Wow, she designed the flag.
I love that she's so into this, though.
For sure.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Read my manifesto. I want your thoughts.
The first thought, lose the word manifesto.
Yeah.
Cabin in the woods.
Don't open your mail.
See, they're getting along.
I like it.
Tristan might blow that whole thing up, but
Yeah, she does love Tristan.
yeah.
I did, thanks.
Sure.
Talk about it.
I think we need to talk.
I
what?
do too.
Tristan, you know about what? We also have about 2.5 years of being in the same school. I don't want things to be weird between us.
Do you think we're headed towards them dating?
I hope not.
Me too. Don't do it.
Well, I don't know what you have done.
How?
Well, I can't fix it if you don't move.
Ooh, what's that?
What?
The fleshy red thing
I
with the
do not
X through
know.
it. Ooh, it happened when you pushed something funky.
Car,
I
just
need the
blow
hat
on it and
rack.
put it back.
The fish flies at night.
What?
I don't know. Who is this?
This is your mother.
Oh,
The hat rack I gave you for Christmas 5 years ago.
well,
It's large bronze with dragons or weasels. I don't know.
I don't feel like she kept that.
No.
I need it back because Richard's mother gave it to us, and she'll notice if it's
re-gifted.
not there.
you gave me a used present? What should I get Lorelai this year? You know what? I can't be bothered. Let's give her something we don't want anymore.
You're not funny.
About the other night.
Guy was upset over Summer.
Yes, and I was upset over Dean.
So then it doesn't mean anything, right?
Right.
Good. But you're right, they're probably going to date.
I'm sorry I cried.
No problem.
I swear it had nothing to do with the kiss. I cried because I was confused and because I hadn't cried. I didn't cry because of the kiss.
Want to try it again?
I think someone is recovering from their heartbreak just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all better.
Sorry, nothing. You said you were gonna swear off girls. It's funny.
You don't think I can?
No, I think you can. I just think it would be hard for you. Maybe it's not so much swearing off all girls, but swearing off a certain kind of girl. Like Paris.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why not? Paris is smart and cute and interesting, and she likes you. She's crazy
That was
about
pretty
you.
good, actually.
She thinks you're amazing.
You want me to date Paris?
Just think about it.
It looks like thinking Ashley was hurting him.
What's up with you?
Nothing.
You've been ready and bugging me for almost an hour. Usually I have to drag you out if you're kicking and screaming to go to dinner. I had to pay you $5 once so you wouldn't go in sweats.
Make your point and make it fast as we move quickly to the front door.
I want to go to dinner to see Grandma uncomfortable. That's me.
Oh, and my
that
grandmother,
guy.
who I have not seen in years, is going to be there.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that Grandma hates great-grandma.
Not at all.
You're going to be sad and sympathetic?
Not at all.
Mean.
I'm kidding.
I want you to be nice.
I will be nice.
And no outward reveling in someone else's pain.
I promise.
That is a gaudy hat rack.
It's got dragons and weasels on it, you know?
Did you have it?
We got it.
Hurry up.
It's like
Bring it here.
subterfuge.
Okay.
I wouldn't want it
Yeah,
back.
I think that was about. No, it was maybe a
Keep
little
it.
more on the left.
It's
Oh
yours.
God, I should have
Yeah.
put tape down.
Drag
You
it
don't
back
think
home.
that the coat rack could have moved a quarter of an inch in 5 years?
Where's she now?
In the living room, scratching the diamond pendant I bought her against a mirror.
So we shouldn't keep her waiting, huh?
Mom, look who's here.
Who?
Well, look.
If I wanted to look, I would look. I haven't looked.
She is a lot.
Yep.
Yes, it's so good to see you again.
Trix, this is Rory. You haven't met her yet.
No, I don't believe I have.
Very healthy.
Good. That means that the majority of your blood is Gilmore blood. Gilmores don't get sick. You're sick right now.
Are you sick now, Mom?
Headache.
Gilmores don't have headaches. My son speaks of you constantly. He seems very fond of you.
Oh, well, I'm very fond of him, too.
I think she has a great deal of you in her.
Really? How nice.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to eat that cheese?
Well, only if you like.
Emily, where are those spiced nuts that Trix likes so much?
I'll get some.
Grown up, gotten pregnant, out of wedlock, raised a child, and still haven't bothered to get married. I've always hated scandal. However, I've always appreciated self-sufficiency. Tell me, how do you support this child?
I run an inn.
God, Whistler's mother is terrible.
When was the last time I saw you?
You were still in your teens, wild hair flying everywhere. Richard, I would like to be escorted into the dining room now.
Your wish is my command.
Perhaps our presence in the dining room will teach your help that when one is told dinner is at 7, people often expect dinner at 7.
But it's only 5 after, Mom.
I'm enjoying her more than Christopher's
She's funny,
parents.
yeah. But she is a sadist.
Yeah, we see where Lorelai gets her humor, I guess.
Grandma, this dinner's delicious.
Very good, young lady. We all believed you. Are you attending school?
Chilton.
Rory is in the top 10% of her class.
We're very proud of our Rory. She's going to Harvard.
You're a Yale man. Your father was a Yale man.
Well, we want Rory to be whatever kind of man she wants to be.
That's enough jokes for this evening, Lorelai.
We're helping Lorelai out a little.
Yes, we've seen to it that Rory's education is taken care of.
But it's temporary. It's a loan.
That's it. I'm done. Richard, tomorrow, Rory, I shall plan the menu.
I'm studying tomorrow. I'm in the study group, and our presentation's due on Monday.
Oh, very well. Your mother can tell you all about it.
My God.
Just let her go.
She is walking venom.
People like that don't bother me. I'm like,
Right.
you just do you, man.
I remember in the second Harry Potter movie when Harry killed someone like that with the sword.
Who cares? Louise hates you. You'll thank me when you get into Sarah Lawrence.
Wanna bet?
Hey. So I read your doctrine, and I think our imaginary kingdom's off to a pretty good start.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, the taxes are a little high.
Paris, can I talk to you for a sec?
Oh, sure. Okay.
This is weird timing on this.
Take us with you. I want to see the conversation.
Could spy. Or you could wait for her to come back in to see if she wants us to know.
Those who
Thank
simply
you.
wait for information to find them spend a lot of time sitting by the phone.
Tristan, he asked me out.
Okay,
No! My.
He's right there.
Yeah, he's like 6 feet away.
He asked you out for tonight.
Less than 24 hours notice.
So?
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Usually that's someone else canceled. You are so far from Tristan's type.
So
Shut up,
far.
Louise.
Tristan usually likes his girls bad.
Get to work. I think you're gonna have a really great time.
Like running to
Yeah,
a
well, it's just a date, right? Oh, right.
Okay, that went better than I thought it was going to. I expected hiccups.
Do you think Paris finds out about the kiss?
That's my concern, is that Paris is not going to react well to that.
No.
Are you sure you can't come?
Yeah, I'm sure. If I'm not prepared tomorrow, Paris is gonna have me sent to the tower. She's going on a date with Tristan.
How did that happen?
I do a little matchmaking.
Lucy, how many times have I told you not to butt into other people's business? There's money on the kitchen table, and there's really good chocolate cake that I took out and defrosted for you, especially this morning. And call me if you need me.
Be good.
Bye.
Bye.
Busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
cake
God.
now, come
Yeah.
I don't know what to wear.
Ever?
On my date with Tristan.
Do you want to come in?
I only have one lipstick at home, okay? And it's barely even a color. You put it on, and it looks like you're not wearing anything, which is why I liked it in the first place.
She is way too into her own head.
Why didn't you go to Madeline or Louise about this? I mean, they seem to get that fabulous little top thing. Let's just see what you got.
I brought everything in case there was some sort of hidden potential in something that I just didn't see.
Just brought her whole wardrobe.
So,
Borrow some of Rory's stuff. Yeah.
I'd never.
is this
I'm
your
so
mother's
glad we're
room?
at this
Yes,
point
it
between the
is.
two of them.
I
Me
can't
too.
wear your mother's
I want them to be
clothes.
friends.
Yes, you can. I do it all the time.
This whole thing is so insane.
Why?
Tristan asking me out, why would he do that?
Why would he not do that?
Because he's gorgeous and experienced.
Tristan would be lucky to go out with someone like you. He's not gonna have to read the menu to you or explain that the dancing trash bins in the movie theater previews aren't real.
I don't have a lot of experience in the dating department. I mean, you can't put it on your transcript. What's the point, right?
I never even thought about dating.
Then you met Dean.
Yeah, and he was so special and nice. After we started going out and spending time together, I don't know, it just kind of got easier. And then by the third date, everything was perfect. Tonight is about you going out with Tristan in this outfit. What do you think?
It's okay.
Paris, what are these cards that fell out of your jacket?
Oh, yeah. Those are notes for tonight.
Notes?
Yeah, subjects to bring up in case the conversation lags.
Well, can I suggest that you leave this one about the Spanish Inquisition out?
Not very romantic.
You look great. I feel
she
weird.
does.
Well, then weird works for you because you look amazing.
Really? You're not just saying that?
I swear to God.
I'll wear it. Thanks.
Anytime.
I have to go. You're gonna
Yeah.
hold this evening over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you?
Probably.
Bye.
I don't know if I trust her with the lipstick by herself.
What did you think about the rabbit?
Oh, I thought it was wonderful.
You know, I brought it with
Second
me.
straight thing we've watched
Whoa,
with Leading
yeah.
Rabbit.
From London.
Let's retire to the living room for a brandy.
Yes.
I never want to use the word retire when I'm hanging out with people.
So we retire to the living room.
That you borrowed money from your parents for Rory's school.
Well, if you're worried about them getting the money back.
We certainly don't mind loaning
Yeah, that
Lorelai
was
the money if
Laertes'
that's what you're
dad,
worried about.
Polonius, and
Certainly
he
not.
dies.
Rory is first priority in this house.
Loaning money is a dirty business. It's distasteful, and I don't care for it.
It's because you have so much.
Rich people say, like, I don't believe in banking.
Some things to put in order, and one of them is setting up a trust fund for Rory.
What?
If you like, I will arrange for her to get it now.
Now?
Now,
That way, she can use it to pay for Chilton.
My mother is a very special woman, isn't she?
You talk about me like I'm dead.
Oh, you're never going to die. You're too stubborn.
I have arranged for you and your mother and I to have tea tomorrow before I leave. Say it then.
Oh, Emily's just got cut out of it, didn't she?
She did. That kind of takes away Friday dinner, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's going to ask her not to take
Well,
That's quite a bomb she just dropped.
It certainly was.
Poor Emily. I actually really feel bad for her right now.
I really do too.
Lorelai,
Yeah, here comes the ask.
Please still come to dinner
Yeah.
on Fridays.
you're not honestly considering accepting that money, are you? Young girl, she won't know the first thing about managing that money.
Yeah, well, I'll help her.
Well, you don't know the first thing about managing that money either.
No, but I'm very familiar with the second thing.
Well, as well as I do that money means freedom.
And?
If Rory has that money, she won't need you anymore.
I don't know, Mom. She's 16.
She'll be self-sufficient. She won't need you to pay for anything. She won't have to turn to you.
Everything in a relationship isn't about money, Mom. Okay, that's it. You're nuts, and I'm going, in that order.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's about
It's
her.
terrible not to be needed.
That's what she's really
Yep,
saying.
that's it right there.
exactly what
Yep.
she's saying.
And I actually feel bad for her.
I think you give your mom a hug and say it's going to be okay.
Yep. Nothing's. Just tell her nothing's going to change.
I don't know. I've come to enjoy the Friday night dinner.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think deep down she probably does too.
yeah. She got to a little bit
yeah.
there, didn't she? So do you think she hides that from her?
I would really hope not.
That would suck.
Oh, well, 1 minute it's pass the pot roast, and the next minute it's, hey, have a pile of money. Things are never boring at the Gilmore house. I haven't told her yet.
What?
She was asleep when I got home.
Hi, for that much money, you wake her up, you hire singing telegrams.
She's thinking about
women
it,
jump
you're
out
right.
of cakes.
So I let her sleep, and I'll tell her tonight.
Call her now. Oh, or pager. Or pager never called my cell phone. You don't want to tell her.
Yeah, I do.
They're
I
nice.
think.
Oh, well, understand the hesitation.
You do? And I was going to tell Rory right away.
But?
My mother is crazy, and yet...
Honey, come on. The woman's just trying to mess with your mind. You know that.
I do.
You can't hold your daughter back because you're afraid of losing attention.
I agree.
So then what? You don't believe what she said, do you?
I don't know. What if the money does change our relationship?
Impossible.
Well, anything's possible.
Come on.
I couldn't stand that. It's about the freedom. I mean, if I had access to all that money as a kid, I would have left the house so fast.
But that's not
That's
Rory.
a different relationship, though.
And my mother's voice stuck in my head. It's like that annoying Cranberry song. I hate that I let her do this. I hate that I let her get to me.
Nothing will be any different.
I don't want her to go to Europe without me. That was going to be our thing.
She's not gonna go without you, I promise.
You have got to get her to take that offer back.
No.
Richard Gilmore, I have put up with a lot from this woman over the years.
Keep your voice down.
I don't care if she demeans me and looks down on me. I don't care if she thinks I've tarnished the Gilmore name. I don't care if she thinks I'm the whore of Babylon.
This is my mother you're talking about.
Yes, it is. Your mother, the one who stepped in without being asked and single-handedly wrecked everything.
I see where she's coming from, but at least she's talking to her husband about it instead of
She'll never come back
gaslighting
here, you know.
Lorelai.
Oh, mother, of course she will.
Lorelai. Lorelai will never come back here.
That's what we're doing.
Finally, yep.
Well, aren't we early? Trying to suck up to Parliament?
Hey, how'd it go last night?
It went. I didn't use my note cards once, and he kissed me goodnight.
Paris, I'm so glad.
It was a great kiss.
Now we'll see how he is today, though.
Hey,
Don't look at me, I didn't kiss you.
hey.
I just wanted to tell you again that I had so much fun last night.
Yeah, after 5 messages on my answer machine, I kind of got that impression. It was cute.
You know, maybe we could do it again sometime. I mean, a different movie, of course, but the same basic plan.
Absolutely. And we should do it again. I mean, as friends.
Oh, no.
Oh.
There it is.
Yeah, as friends.
wasn't.
I
But
do
hey,
think she's
I'm
too good
glad we
for
did
him.
it.
Oh, sure.
When Rory first suggested us going out, I thought
Oh,
that he was crazy,
Tristan.
but...
It was your idea?
Paris.
So, what, I get all your cast-offs now? I'm just that pathetic? Gee, I don't want them, so maybe I can con the suckers into taking out Paris to lose her.
I just thought you guys would make a good couple, that's all.
We did make a good couple for one night. But obviously you were more suited to just being friends.
Paris, I'm sorry.
I hate you.
Man.
Why would you tell her? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Rory, relax. We tried, okay? It didn't work out. It's no big deal.
It's a huge deal to Paris.
But is it better that I keep dating her even though I like somebody else?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's you. It's obviously her.
I don't think there's any chance she'd go out with him now.
Heck no.
Poor woman.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Where's Gran?
Torturing the bathroom attendant, I suppose. So what did Rory say when you told her? About the money, I mean. She must have been very excited.
Yes, she was.
Let me in.
She was happy.
Happy.
Yeah, she screamed. She did that air lasso thing over her head.
Lorelai, be serious. She doesn't know.
No.
Well, something I said must have really struck a chord with you. Must have reconsidered based on a conversation.
I didn't reconsider.
I mean, yesterday you could hardly wait to get home to announce your great fortune to her.
This is just like you, to take something that should be great and twist it into something ugly. Why do you do that? What is wrong with you? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call her and tell her right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, in fact, I am. I want you to say that you are sorry you tried to talk me out of taking this money. That you realize that you're just being petty and controlling and mean and
Really don't wish to witness any more of this ugly little fight you two seem to be having. raising your voice during high tea.
We're done. Please don't leave.
I can see now that offering the trust fund was a bad idea. Tell Rory goodbye for me. You two are welcome to visit me in London anytime.
Wow, so they blew this.
You won.
I did
Yeah.
not win.
You didn't want me to take the money. I'm not taking the money. Forget it, Mom. It's no big deal.
No,
Yes,
it
it
is a
really
big deal.
is.
Here, Rory had this wonderful opportunity to go to your father.
Mom.
He can talk to her. He can fix it. I'll make him fix it.
This is actually huge
Yeah.
of her.
Rory can still go to Chilton unless you're rethinking our agreement.
No, not at all. I am not rethinking anything.
Okay, then we're good.
I still think you try.
I still think you try. It's for Rory you try.
Yeah.
We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday. Don't make us take the coat rack back.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Deal.
Yeah.
That is totally fair.
If I was Rory and had known about all of this through the end,
I'd be livid.
I would not be okay. I really
I'd
wouldn't.
be like, wait, what happened?
You mean my college was paid for and now it's not? That's what you're telling me.
I thought you were gonna have tea today.
We did. We finished.
Finished early.
Yeah, well.
I loaned Paris your black Mini, and there's a good chance you may never see it again.
Oh. Something I have to tell you.
No.
You lost out on $250,000 today. What?
Hey, still a really good episode.
It was.
Oh.
Wow.
I loved that one.
I did too.
We're with each episode, the farther along we get, the more and more I'm just like, that's the best one. No, that's the best one, because it's so refined. I've said that before, but it's just getting better and better. It really is.
I hope Grandma comes back.
I want her back immediately. I loved her.
They
man.
wrote dialogue for her really well.
I'm supposed to eat this cheese, like that really stuck with me. It really cracked me up.
Women shouldn't drive.
That's a good one too, man. Oh man, the more we branch out and we get the extended family, that's honestly what interests me in the show, because we've met all of Stars Hollow.
Right.
We've met quite a bit of people from Chilton as well, but it's the family element now at this point
For sure.
That's new, I guess.
absolutely.
You know? Obviously meeting Christopher and his family, and now great grandma. Like, there's probably not a whole lot of other folks to meet as far as the family goes, but when we get these episodes, I just find it fascinating. I buy into it because you want more of these characters.
Very much so. That's
what informs them. And you kind of see how they're similar and how they're different. And the dynamics between everybody is also just fantastic. I mean, obviously looking at Emily and Graham, you kind of see some parallels, right?
For sure, absolutely. My empathy for Emily went up, but I feel like there were moments in this, and to be completely honest, we saw a little bit of just a tinge of selfishness from both Emily and from Lorelai.
Sure.
It was a huge opportunity for Rory, whether you are a fan of inherited money or not, whether you think it would have changed Rory or not. It was a big opportunity for Rory,
sure,
and it got taken away because two people were worried about losing the attention of somebody else.
Sure.
I hate the idea that Rory missed out on that because her mother and her grandmother both said, "But what about me?" You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
No matter how you slice it, no matter how the narrative works, that was ultimately kind of gross.
Yeah.
But what about me? How am I going to feel about everything?
And let's face it, ultimately Rory's going to be fine.
Of course.
The grandparents are going to take care of it.
She's still going to go to Chilton. She's probably still going to go to Harvard.
Yep. On Grandma's dime. Grandpa's dime.
Yeah, on Grandpa's dime.
But still, you're right. The element of what about me is the gross part of it.
For sure.
We shouldn't be thinking that way.
Right. Yeah. Lorelai, who has always been such a huge champion of Rory. Mm-hmm. And I know she got there, but the idea that she kind of put herself just a little bit too in front of Rory's best needs, just a little bit. And I know that by the next morning she was over it, right?
Yeah.
She was like, wait a second, this is wrong. You've made me feel weird about this. I want Rory to have that money. By then the damage was done.
For sure. The important part, though, is that we had Emily say, "I'm sorry."
Mm-hmm.
I think, and the fact that she did get there on her own.
For sure. Maybe their relationship's going to be better now.
I really hope so, because Emily is softening a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
As the show goes on, Emily is getting there. I think that bringing them together on Fridays, bring them into her life and Rory's life, is actually making them better people.
Yeah, this is the most vulnerable that we've seen Emily so far.
Yeah.
And our most vulnerable for Paige right up until her flight or fight fight or flight kicked in there.
Paris.
Or Paris, I mean, sorry. Paris's fight or flight kind of kicked in there. Obviously, she put herself out for the first time, got slapped really hard.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does. I don't blame her for even lashing out at Rory.
You can't really blame Tristan just because, like, look, the guy's not that likable. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with being like, I'm glad we did it. I don't see this going any further.
No, I agree. You know? I don't feel like any of the three of them did anything wrong there. It's just a messy situation. Somebody put themselves out. Somebody got rejected.
It sucks.
It doesn't mean there's a bad guy,
No.
but it means that things are going to someone's going to be hurt. Yeah. Not every situation where somebody gets hurt is somebody's fault.
Sure.
And that certainly felt like that to me.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like Tristan, I have to begrudgingly admit he didn't really do anything wrong there.
No, and he's obviously a little love struck over Rory, which
I still don't see that working out.
I really don't want it to. I don't want it to.
It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't his fault, but he did kind of start the fight between. He kind of introduced Rory to be the punching bag for Paris's disappointment here.
Sure.
And I think Rory definitely took that as Tristan's fault. In a way, it kind of is.
It is. He shouldn't have said anything about Rory put me up to this.
He shouldn't have said that. But again, that's a really small thing. He wasn't trying to cause problems. It wasn't malicious.
And hopefully he can get there as well. And
Sure.
in terms of being like a better person, I guess he's 16, so you can't really.
Oh no. He might be completely fine as an adult. It's like when you're watching Pen 15. There are a couple of like, man, these kids really suck. But at the same time, these boys,
they're children.
They're 7th graders. They can be just fine.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.